everyone. I'm Katrina Asay, your 30th District Representative. Thank you for joining me on Legislative Update. These updates are just one of the ways we reach out to keep you informed. I appreciate your watching and taking the time. Today begins the second week of our 2012 legislative session. This session is scheduled for 60 days, which around here is called a short session. It is my hope and the goal of the session that we find a workable solution for the budget and leave on time. Today is the day that we pause and honor Martin Luther King Jr., and I've been asked to give the Republican address in his honor. While researching my speech, I found this quote from Dr. King. He said, "All progress is precarious, and the solution of one problem brings us face to face with another problem." How true! While Dr. King was speaking to a larger issue, I found the quote applicable to our effort to find a sustainable budget here in Washington State, while also remaining true to our values. The heart of our struggle is, where do you find the financial cuts to ensure that our state can live within its means, and what are the true priorities of government that must be funded without placing more of a burden in taxes and fees to our citizens? I believe the primary way we start to solve our budget problem is to fund education first. Many of our legislators in Olympia, both Republican and Democrat, along with the courts, agree on this. I am dedicated to supporting a budget where students of every race, creed, and socioeconomic status can receive an education that will provide them with the means to get a job. And not just any job, but employment that will help our students become adults that can support their families. I will keep you informed about the progress of the budget debate and funding education first. Our first week here in Olympia was very busy for my office. I met with many constituents and received a number of emails and calls. In that communication, I heard about your concerns about not only education, transportation, and public safety, but many other varied interests. One bill that I've sponsored and am particularly proud of is directly related to public safety. Our district has been plagued by auto theft, and one of the reasons is the short statute of limitations dealing with stolen cars and auto parts. My bill will make sure that people who are trafficking stolen vehicles are able to be investigated and prosecuted for a longer period of time. Currently, they can only be prosecuted for 3 years. This bill would extend that time to 6 years. Increasing the time allowed for prosecution will cut down on theft and give our law enforcement a greater opportunity to remove the felons from our streets. Since my bill has bipartisan support, it's likely to get a hearing and pass, despite the shortness of the session. In my following video updates, I will tell you more about the bill and how it is making headway. For now, I encourage you to pay close attention to the actions of your legislator. There will be many hours of debate and voting on the House floor. You can watch all this action on TVW or online at tvw.org. I urge you to contact me with questions or comments you may have regarding issues that are affecting you. You can reach me at the number and email address at the bottom of this screen. I always enjoy hearing from you and working with you to improve our community. Again, thank you for joining me on the Legislative Update.